Alright, so today's project is closing the hole. It's not a very large hole right now, but I'm about to make it a whole lot larger so that I can put a new door in. So this is the current state of affairs. That's the corner stud that we replaced. The 2x4 sitting in front is nothing. Don't worry about that. It's just leaning up there from when I took it out of the closet. So what I'm going to do is frame a new doorway here. Now as you can see, there used to be a doorway here, but it's not the right size because at the time that doorway was framed, the floor had not been leveled. So that doorway is for the size of the old floor, not the current floor. So I need to reframe the door, put in a new header, and new studs. The first thing I'm going to do is, let's see if I, so see that bar right there? That bar and this, I'm pretty sure, are doing nothing. So I'm going to take those out. I'm going to take this part out as well and put in the king and cripple. And I'm going to put a king and cripple on that side with a new header running across the top. And then for the bottom, I'm going to use 2x6s, 3 of them stacked, to get the threshold up to where it needs to be on this side. Figure everything else as we go. It's already getting kind of late in the day. So the plan for the day is just to get the basic framing done and then get the OSB light on it, and then I'll do more tomorrow. We'll see how far we get. Putting in a strip. I figured this out once I cut that out. Is an overhang. And that's not good, obviously. So I'm going to put a riser strip underneath it to support it so there's not weight or there's not a block. So that's what I'm doing now. Work.
it going?
It's going good. This is this nailer that went down, and I got that block put into place.
Nice.
I got this cleaned out, so my next step, king and the cripple will both sit on there, and then once those are in, this can come out. Technically, I can take this out now. I just don't, like, I took out a lot of support here.
Mm-hmm. So you are going to brace it and then take it out?
No, I'm going to put the king, which will run up to the ceiling, right, up to that plate right there. And then I'm going to, once I have that, then I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to lay these. This is what's going to be our sill. So I laid this right here.
Nice.
See, that's how it's going to sit, and we're going to stack 3 of them high. And that's going to give us the rise we need to be level with the floor. Alright, so it's day 2 of the door project. Last night I made good progress. I didn't make nearly as much as I was hoping for, but today's order of business is, well, I'll show you. So, I'm going to work from this corner out. I'm going to put up a king stud there first, and then the cripple next to it. After the king stud's in, I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece of wood out. Then I'm going to lay my sill, and I'm going to use 2x6s. So once the 2 king studs are in, I'll remove this post right here, trim that up, and then we should be able to put in the cripples and the header, and we should have a rough opening. Then I just have to go out and get the sill plate and some other miscellaneous pieces of flashing and stuff. But the goal for today is to get it all framed out, get the hole covered with OSB. So, a lot of work to do. Gonna get to it. See you in a bit. Awesome. So what I need to do is now that's cut, and there's no weight on that. That king stud took its place, as well as the stud over here. I need to figure out how high the door is actually, the frame of the door is actually going to go, so I can calculate how much higher then the header will be. I want to make sure so that when I slide that header in, it fits perfect. That's 91 3/8. This piece of wood is 36, and it's what we're going to essentially build on top of. That opening on the floor there is 36 as well, except it's not. It's not 36 because this would fit in that if it was 36, so it's 35 and something. So I'm going to just shave off a 16th at a time until I get it right. Where's that block I wrote everything on?